saw you read the Assange statement. You understand what you were reading there?
Of course
You read it.
I do understand his plight.
You read it verbatim, didn't you? I'm sure at some point you wanted to get to the truth, right? Before you got concerned with your money, being on TV. I'm sure you wanted to be a real journalist.
I am a real journalist. But I also believe in law and order, and I believe in the Constitution.
It's a control mechanism for the rich. They are the law and order. They made the Constitution to protect the money and the land that they stole. The rich are above the law everywhere. Look at the Russian oligarchs. In Germany, the owners of Bayer, BASF, BMW, and VW, they all use slave labor under Hitler, right? And the owners of those companies are still the same. The royals in England, right? The rich Africans, they're all murderers of their own people. They annex mines in their own countries. We lick the asses of Arabs who come in with their oil money and buy Gucci, Lexus cars, and all our American companies, but they execute people on a daily basis. They give women no rights, they kill gays, but we still don't care because they have the money. Our corporate overlords are gangsters in pinstripe suits, right? They care nothing for the rule of law. They have put into place the most sophisticated system of internal security in human history. They have shredded our most basic constitutional rights and civil liberties. They have turned the three branches of government into wholly owned subsidiaries of the corporate state. They have seized control of the systems of information to saturate the airwaves with lies. And you're a part of that, Chip. You're just like everybody else. See, the anchors, the news people, they're all in someone's pocket, right? Am I right? I mean, what's the agenda here at your news station?
We made $2.8 million in the last 2 hours on that coverage. I licensed it out to all the fucking networks. I mean, like, this is the best thing ever, you know? And Chip signed a contract. He's my copyright. He will be a big star, you know?
Bill, how does it make you feel taking another person's life?
Have you ever punched someone in the face, Chip?
I'm sure.
Once or twice? You feel that connection, your fist, flesh on flesh, that sound. There's nothing more visceral than that, is there, right? We could sit here, we could talk all day, but what is it to really be human? I mean, like, let's take it back. Let's take it back to our primitive state. When we were killers, when we hunted and gathered for our food, or we killed animals to eat them. Now they're just killed in factories by machines, blah, blah, right? We're totally separated from that now as a human race. So have you ever stood over a body and smelt the blood, felt the heat from the blood as it drains from the body?
No.
This will remind you of what it's like to be a human. This will remind you of who you are in the most basic sense, right? There's nothing more real than this, right? There's nothing more real than pain. Not just emotional pain, but real physical pain, right?
Do you feel that killing innocent people is a solution?
Yeah, I do.
Me and Chip, isn't that the solution America is using all across the globe? With their drones?
I mean, are the drones throwing bombs or are they throwing candy onto little children, Chip? They kill 50 kids, Chip, to get one terrorist. Are we not plundering the third world and leaving starving and dying people behind us to keep our lifestyle? These are heavy circumstances. They don't allow for any more peaceful talks. We see the crimes. We know global warming is true. We know lobbies bought Washington. We know the financial collapse already happened, but we're still printing money to delay the end. In 50 years or even earlier, it's all over. We have more and more people on the planet and less water, food, gas, and oil. In 100 years, there will be no fucking Earth anymore. Words mean nothing anymore, right? The only way that I can affect these lives is by taking them away. The only way that I can affect you is to kill you.
Wouldn't the proper solution be to form a party? You know, get people to follow you, get elected, make a difference.
Get elected? Get elected into what? You're not listening to me. Get elected into what? Don't you cut the bullshit? Chip, it's not about politics, right? Whether you're a Democrat, whether you're a Republican, it really doesn't matter. All of these Democrats, Republicans, governors, they're all bought and paid for. We could vote someone in. It doesn't matter. There's lobbyists that control, right?
There are always two sides of every story, right? Everyone has an opinion. Isn't that what makes democracy so great? That the fact that we can all voice those opinions.
Yeah. As long as those voices don't change anything. Julian Assange, Hammond, Snowden, they are the prophets of our time. They are the voices that are crying out in the wilderness. And they are the ones that the state intends to martyr. We have no democracy anymore. We can't say what's on our mind. This very interview is enough to land me in jail with no trial. Forever. They'll throw me in Guantanamo. It's not our voice anymore.
Well, don't you feel you could change that?
No, I don't. I feel like this is the only way to change things.
You know, Bill, you seem like a person who has deep maternal ties, if you don't mind me saying. How do you feel about not being there when your mother passed away?
You wanna talk about my mother? My mother was a good woman. She cared a lot for me. She would have done anything for me. And I would do anything for her. Nothing will ever change that. Nothing will ever change that.
Do you think she approves of your actions?
This is beyond my mother. Some things are bigger than that. Bigger than family. This is about us as a human race and how we're gonna survive. Understand that? So people die. People die, Chip. But life goes on. Right? Life has to go on. No matter what. Despite everything.
Wow, that's powerful, Bill. So where do we go from here?
I'm gonna be smoked out. I'm gonna die. Right here.
So are you gonna remain a man of your word, and are you gonna let all these people go? Or are you gonna kill us?
Yeah, I'm a man of my word, Chip. I'm gonna let all these people go. But not you, my little puppet. You need to stay here. You're gonna stay here and die with me. And I may die here, but at least I'm gonna die with a voice. Okay. Everybody's gonna get up. We're gonna head very slowly to the door. You tell them they can't smoke me out. I got a gas mask. We do this the old-fashioned Alamo way. Now get the fuck up!
Get the hostages out of the way. Get them out of the way. Get them safe. Hey, Bill, it's over now. Put your fucking gun down.
Are you fucking kidding me?